If you don't know me, my name is Maria, and I feel called to talk about some things along my journey that I haven't talked about so far because I didn't know how to put it into words. But I guess this will be part one. And I will begin with the fact that I've heard before we are born, we sign these contracts knowing everything that we're going to go through in that lifetime. The good, the bad, the ugly, we know. And this is for people that they call awake. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you could learn something, or you're going to think I'm absolutely crazy. Either way, it is what it is. But they say that we know our part to play, what we're supposed to learn, who we're supposed to become, our purpose in that life, and how we're going to get there. Which I didn't really understand until you get further along and like these pieces come together. And it kind of makes sense. I don't know that everyone does it. I guess everyone would do it. But we're supposed to go through life learning these lessons, which we get from people that we call karmic. That's their purpose. For some people, it's just karma. But at some point, we're all karmic. We're all a part of a lesson for somebody to either help them grow or they won't accept the lesson, learn the lesson, and then they get stuck in this loop, this karmic loop, until you learn it. Until you see these patterns. Or at least that's how it was for me. I started to see patterns. Like, for example, in dating, it was the same person and different people, essentially. And I had to learn how to differentiate the people, how to use discernment, they say, and learn to trust myself, my intuition. And that's just my story, some of it. But I believe that we go through what they call the dark night of the soul first. And that's facing your demons that you hide from the world, your pain that you hold on to, a wound from trauma that you bury deep inside, your biggest fears. But when you face it and you sit with it and you feel it and really come to understand it, or accept it. Learn what you can from it. That's when you begin to heal. You forgive yourself and you forgive the people involved or that knew or whoever that you need to forgive. And you transmute it. Give it to God. However you can release it, whatever it is to you. And you really heal from it. It's so worth it in the end. But it is hell when you're doing it. And it's like, at the same time, you have these people in your life that's karmic people or whatever. And it's a lot. But I learned the more trauma you've been through in your life, the more that comes at you, the more karmics, the more spell work, the more whatever, the bigger your purpose is. And the bigger your purpose is, the more karma these people are going to face for coming after you. Even though it's what they were supposed to do. So it's kind of contradictory. But that's part of their lesson. Things are carried over from past lifetimes. Like if you was a really bad person, you're in for it probably. And then you have the family curses or like people that are here to break these family curses. That someone has done something at some point and cursed their entire bloodline. They were so, whatever it was so bad. Like I'm starting to see the circle of it, how it comes back around. And how a lot of the world is asleep because they won't face their traumas and their demons, and they run from it. And if their purpose is big, God's going to sit there right down and make them reflect, make them face it. I did for a while. And he, in fact, sat my ass down. But I'm curious, how many of you are on this path? And where are you at in this path? Comment on here and let me know. Much love.